Japan Mesa or can't ever a friend saying energy issues.
Yes.
Say company no more here when you're from saying AXA. Good. Who say ene one kasa giatum say take or pay enye boni.
Necessarily bad. Or say enye necessarily bad.
Until today, what is assembly will be there? Omudi aye propaganda for several years. On said now the chicken is coming home to roost. If you do, baby, was sign a free NDC. I bet you, seven say AXA for no NDC na do mobile. And so if they don't list the NDC in their issues, not to say and etiti. You understand? You see, but me depa ni awaye no, and I hope some media for no like portal, or handle more portals, news portals. Yeah. No, they will pick that particular and highlight it. No, I care about that. Take or pay, no, it of necessity not a bad thing.
That's not what I said.
That's what did you say?
It's not necessarily bad.
What does that?
That doesn't mean what you did was right.
Okay, and I will say kase. Mo dream said that we will lose. And I say, yeah, consumption, we know the demand and the cost. So that is how governments think. But Momo because you were inept in your friends said business for the future, no, you didn't see the reason to you rather made noise about it until it began to catch up with you. I feel when we say demand, no, and as it goes up, no one so as a start to contract be ahead. So this tells you, say, NDC had very deep thinking leadership. What you say? These are people, MPP, Omono complaint. They come out to complain first, to bastardize the whole thing until it catches up with them. That is the NDC MPP I know. Wow. Mobile over this period. IMF, Musimon Ko, the finance minister, or IMF, deputy was on parliament floor. I swear, say, Omun call Nora, Omun call Ne, Omun call China. And yet that evening, President Kaza Omunko. The same day that the parliamentary, deputy finance minister, Kaza Omunko. When people like Professor Bokpi and Co, Ben Mensa say, back home, University of Kadam Business School, something Mensa, Lord Mensa, they were warning you people. Say, if you don't go now, you will go in an ambulance. And even the conditionalities cry, you are unable to meet it as we speak.
Hey.
As we speak. And no inflation ever for me. And so you are holding your own money. And I am a musika so tia. Modi koshe mutia muhuka mutimitia amu amedidu omuka mutimiti omuka. Do you think inflation will be sitting at 34%? You are unable to service your debt. Ntino, please don't come and sit in this studio. You have presented a hopeless budget. Nipa saying as a budget will be to your employer. Nipa saying. And you see, when budgets are read, you expect Senka the year in review. And no Nema SCC within that year. And ebe precede the friends budget. This man was reading about projects I did these 7 years. We're listening now as part of the last 1 year project. This kind of deception. Why now did that no? We were here last week and we were talking about Agenda 111. What expression? Deep expression. You remember I sat in this studio with you and I told you, say, if by end of this year, almost starting Agenda 111, now me catch us say, if by end of this year, almost in year 20, me can say the
also be Jai Haba.
And then you see, we are in November.
Yes.
We are in November. December next month. Me say, Omu get 20 no met so I 10. Omu to me get 10. Don't just stop me from coming. I mean bra one day. Oh, that me Jack Bano. Before I me ban, I mean bra one day. Na friend Crawford. No mu be room me will do studio ha. Say MPP for agenda 111 10 hospitals complete. It did that end of this year. That was the challenge. These are people who brag. And then this same man is sitting in parliament today promising the La people. Say you really
next week contract a neighbor site.
So next week.
Yeah, next week.
Next week is just next week. We will be here. We young baby. And these are people, quadriqua people who talk and they do nothing, next to nothing. They are the ones promising Ghanaians all over again.
Okay.
Right. For me, I just reached that point. Say, these guys are dead. So instead of packing out and letting others take it over, no, they still want to maintain. President Kufuor himself, or say the next president Obebano is the one who will come and take us out of our woods. And I want it. Not in the car no kind. Yebisa no kind. So if your president has made this statement, now what the Otiana Odri say, be papa be baby see. And for me, this whole budget, the only success story in it is still in the road sector.
In the road sector.
That's all. The only other one that has a good outlook at me from where I sit.
I agree.
Niaka nyina ye bogus.
Medase. Percival Kofi Akpalu.
Yeah. I'm say kojo e na ochwa dwena si bibi so ho. Wasi budget no papa na be ready e no. Okenkan na ma 7 years ne de no. Me papa na ya adwene ho pa.
Adentia.
Mo say NDC for can people mo run pa. O mo say aban we pa ni aban a wonyes ka bebrebe. Eso him do dey high. So na major. O mo so now make billions. Eti some projects no dey no. And no outline no. For the 7 years no mo buy no. So yeah, mo last budget. Mo ma buy mo bi because mo etwa mo 2 times no.
Last budget beba.
This year. Oh, send the bill for 2025.
Yes, but you have the opportunity to give account of your stewardship.
Fantastic. But I say or the nyina ka bom. So the emergency so was or cancer 7 years no the we are tato. So the emergency cover 8 years no. Eti me say omo nyam from so too much so mo bekama. But I'm so wa unia keto samajan fi. Wo takasa sen pa woni kokubu ahen. Omo so na aba we wonda nyeska kakraka pa. No mo ka mo nka expenditure na na business be na ka turn over wonka expenditure. This is karoba ojigu de mana. Ye ba hanu sia ne ka asempa. Ska munya na fiwe a. From January to date. Me boa. Ska ma jini na ska mu jini na mu de go de mantua workers ka.
Obetua.
Say be o mantua rent, mantua electricity.
Eti the year in review now who
say omo beka me say say na omo ye no. Me tie me hunu say e hollow because you can't be telling us so na ban we kwani aba won yeska bebrebe na ma ka revenue su ni nyina and na covid ma o mu say and na we mo mu say and na we mo mu say but they don't tell us what they use the money for. I know there
omanka mutimi kan
eti eno no samo say bi mo ma mo
de omo mutimi kan
I don't know mo
na yen koka ma
I don't mo de samo so mo di bi akokoye sa new development bank no capital mo ya ko for you know mo se mo bank no now scano Ghana scano timi fa na fa nshboto mo
wana ka tira
okay kwado de so wa baba
wana ka tira
ora ba mu da ti ne
ye bi won Crawford dem
me say say
ye bi won Crawford dem
kwado I know they won't say why you money be pay e di hono mu de amafo edase ora ba jaro
why sika na de das
no say conductor we no conductor ni adwuma we na so ya adwuma no say di kakra foto ho a ora ba jaro obi kwado asmo de ba se sia no asmo kese no de ba do obi nie because I don't know idea obi a obi kan kwa pass say onya adwuma power ministry bi ana agency bi bia owie no bia o profit wonya wo mu ne bia $10 million and it wait ma hwenya kopon anim na won ko $10 million no
anka $10 million no enye say mami tell bibi let me add something to it
na won ko $10 million no edipa mo
Kofi enye sa
say edipa mo
$10 million bisa ho say no ba wa adwin mu no didn't it compromise the a friend saying amount na nka say oji ebia na nka say amount na nipa na dia beto wani mu no utimi negotiate no downward never form but because of 10 million now wo beji ni nti no wo ja no sa just so you can get that 10 million
I know but for say ni ba ko no my due diligence why bibia but still no e be project ni bia be say $300 million say be honorable mesa mo won so no ya kese na bia ya obi abaye project bia be $100 million worth ame obi kwa adwuma energy be $100 million $200 million me nya me nwanwa na se bia obedase se o jamesa obeko campaign eto dem sro na no de me kwaya bi na ka credit so je 100,000
as I saw declare
as a gift. Say no, we declare no to your tax. Gift tax.
Na ko do or declare o declare
o so bi mami bibi o so bi mami bibi inti that
o to me can tell
me declare there
so o can create
me say me go declare there
me say can create
me say obia onim say me kwadwe do asare me ne na tena dan mu ahihye bibi akoye enda ne kwan mu no de ni sika bi abrami
me can dey that kwan mu me can dey na kwan me can bribe you aso me can bribe you and corruption as mu me pay say genuinely acquired
I go through value for money or
the abrami obi trust me if you moha bi amutimi ya advert ma company who's advert ya mo boy menya response onu atimi willingly otimi ba okase bia na ko odi animu e wo advert no otimi frɛ no ko jiwe
okay
and I'm say saudi
me na mo capital radio me ye Emma Joshua unim Joshua brother Joshua no ya adwuma na adwo so da me che no no de no de asori bi ba no ye na adwonko and am ko ji ash foam advert brand no ash foam for no so mo mpe and I de one betie na am ko ji buy but they had response
okay
me one man ask for buy no mo tell me
500 politician that time until you be chawa wo betimi agi yeah politicians no we say we should swear an oath yes swear oath now niam bi wo ho aye ka say ye nye and na ye wo ethics govern ye juma no yes so 3 minutes
after 7
it me dey end kwado kanokre
me kanokre
me 40 na mahama chichaye no 40 no chichama so for the transport
yes
and the bia to check Mahama Nisika obey president and this way deputy minister no be minister and a vice no says can ne kabo mabedu 40 million no chan daddy
massa 40 million
na so jare different than you
Mahama oni aban mu
hey we politician
oni aban mu it so bi cha nisika oni eboni wo aban mu no wona say obi cha usika na one declared now de koye bibia me metinye gina ho abosobo
okay
you get me it anka wo de say wo ye bibo son kakra
many thanks Kojo Edwasare, many thanks Percival Kofi Akpalo, many thanks lawyer Andrew Ejapamesa, deputy minister of energy.